Hi.
Hello.
Why don't you go ahead and introduce me to the object of significance that you're going to talk to me about?
I'm going to talk about my car.
Okay. What model is your car?
It's a 1986 Mercedes. That's the only thing I know about it. I don't know.
What does it look like? Like what color?
It's gray and the seats are like a tannish brown. They're leather.
Like, oh, okay, like leather.
Yeah, leather. And the hood is kind of chipping, like the paint's chipping. It's kind of a boxy car. I don't know if that's a good enough description, but
That's great. How long have you had this car?
I've had this car since, well, it's been in the family. I don't even know how long. Wait, how old am I? I'm 24, and I've been driving it since I was 15. So I've been driving it for 9 years. And I think before that, the family had it for maybe like 4 years.
Okay. Were they the first to own it?
Definitely not, because it's so old. I don't know who. I think we bought it from a neighbor because my dad was planning for one of us to need a car, but didn't want to get new drivers like a super nice car.
Okay. Okay, so why is this car so significant to you?
It's significant to me because
briefly.
Okay, it's my first car, and I associate it with a lot of good memories.
Great. Do you remember your first solo ride in this car?
Oh, I wish I did. No, I don't.
Okay.
I could probably make something up, but I don't actually remember it.
Okay, no problem. So this was not your choice of car. Were you upset or happy? Or I shouldn't say that. How did you feel about this when you knew this was going to be your car?
I was like, okay. I mean, I think I wasn't picky at all. I was just I thought it was like a gift. I was going to get my license, and there was a car that I was going to be able to drive. So I was like, cool, okay.
Okay, great.
I can drive myself to school.
So before you, did your parents drive it?
Yes. My dad would drive it when he wasn't driving his work truck.
All right. So what's the longest trip you've taken this car on?
Because it's old, the farthest I think I've driven it is like San Francisco. So like 25, 30 miles.
Mm-hmm. Was there a certain time where you felt like you became more attached to your car? Or like a huge...
Yes. I think recently, because I'm realizing I can't drive it as far as I used to. So I'm realizing it's on its last leg, and I should probably have the money to buy a new one. So I think it's coming to a close, and I'm getting sentimental.
Okay.
Even though I can still go places in it.
Right.
I know that soon I will upgrade, which is positive, but sad.
Awesome. I shouldn't keep saying that. Okay, so what kind of gas mileage is on this Mercedes?
Well, my dad is here. I could probably ask him. I have no idea. The gas gauge is a little spotty, and the mileage doesn't work anymore.
Okay, so the gauge...
I could probably open up the manual and find out the gas mileage, but I don't know.
Okay, so the gauge that tells you like how many miles you have left to your empty is broken?
Yeah.
Okay, is there anything else that is like standard in the car that doesn't work?
The radio situation has been replaced.
Okay.
And the new radio, I think, what's it called? It doesn't work. I could probably get it to work, but I haven't.
So it doesn't work, so you don't listen to music when you drive anymore?
No. Or I play it on my phone and put that in the ashtray so the music sounds louder. It's a humble car.
It's amazing. Okay, do you have a name for your car?
My friend gave it a name. What does she call it? Emily Grace came up with a name for it.
Okay, so you don't have a name for it necessarily.
I don't really call it anything, no.
Okay. Do you ever?
But I say it's a girl. I say like she.
Okay. Okay, do you ever let other people drive it?
Oof, I'd rather not. They have because they've needed to, but that's always weird because it's your car.
Okay, so why is it?
And no one ever wants to borrow it. Ever.
So why is it weird?
Oh, it's just weird because you drive it, and then all of a sudden, you know, maybe you're like, oh, can you drive this time? And then it's just weird to be in the passenger seat of your own car.
Yeah, right. Okay, have you ever driven a car for a long period of time for any reason?
My car or a different car?
Have you driven another car?
Oh, yeah, like on a road trip.
Okay, have you ever owned another car for a longer period of time?
Have I ever what?
Owned.
Oh, when I was away at school. Dad, Emily's on a FaceTime thing. Yeah, I'm answering questions for her project.
Hey, what's up, girl?
She's supposed to be.
Hola, Oscar.
Estamos muy serios today, okay?
Sí, muy serio.
Muy
When
serio.
we're done, you can say hi to her.
Huh?
When we're
okay.
done.
So you're like in the middle of
Because she
something?
needs to forget.
Because I need to talk to you, okay?
Yeah, we gotta talk. We gotta talk.
We got some things to talk about.
Anyways, when I went away to school, I had another car for 1 year.
Okay, how was it different? What were your feelings for this car versus your current car?
The car that I bought was older as well. I believe it was a Honda. It was a 98 or something.
Mm-hmm.
And to me, it was an upgrade in a few ways, just because like the radio worked and the air conditioning worked. But little things like my current car has power windows, and this one didn't, even though it's a newer car. But a car is a weird little like home on wheels, so I kind of attached to that one too.
Okay. So your Mercedes at home, do you tend to drive it every day?
Yes.
Okay, what sort of places do you drive most often?
BART, the gym, and just like local errands.
So if you weren't to have this car, how would your life be different, briefly?
Ugh. I'll probably ride my bike.
Okay.
Or if I was in my current living situation, I would be able to borrow my parents' car. But that would feel very annoying, so.
Awesome. Are you looking for a new car at the moment?
In my mind, but not actually.
Okay, what kind of things are you looking for in this potential new car?
I think I would want maybe just a little bigger. Something with good gas mileage. Something maybe like an all-wheel drive or four-wheel drive. And I don't know, aesthetically pleasing. Gotta be a cute car.
Okay, so what's aesthetically pleasing to you?
My dad's watching me. And so
Very particular taste.
I don't like too boxy of cars. I would like the style of like a Jeep or like a Ford Escape or something that is kind of Jeep looking.
Super boxy.
No, I guess I don't like the.
You like the Ford one?
I know, I just said Ford Escape.
Oh, you told her that?
Mhm.
Oh, I know.
I guess those are kind of boxy. They're square, but not boxy. I think there's a difference.
Yeah.
You don't like the Toyota, that one that I...
Yeah, he pointed out an ugly car.
It's not ugly.
It was pretty ugly.
It's
Kind of like a Hummer looking thing. I didn't like that.
Oh no.
I'm a Toyota.
The
Soprano.
cars.
Not cute.
Okay, so what's one of your best memories that you can think of in your car?
One of my best memories in my car.
In this car?
Mm-hmm. I think maybe when my dad, I don't know, I'll just say it's this car. When I didn't have my license yet, and we would go to Shadelands and drive around. And that was fun because I would be like, ah, you know, like all scared, but there's no cars in the parking lot. And I think it's just because it was against the rules.
So you would be driving?
Yeah, I would. That's where I would like go to practice to drive.
Okay.
And then another good memory in the car.
You got stranded?
When I go, maybe I like driving over the Bay Bridge in my car.
So that's.
I think just the idea of when I used to take it farther, I liked driving it to cool places. Now I just take it around town. Take it easy, May.
Okay, if you would, or if you could, would you recommend this car to other people? At its current state?
Not my year, but a Mercedes, yes. Everyone should get an 86.
Okay, do you keep your car clean?
Do I? And my dad says no. I think it's tidy. I see a lot of people with trash in their car, and I do not have trash in my car.
Okay.
He looks like he just saw a ghost.
Very cluttered.
But I already said that a car is like a home on wheels. So I have things in there that are homey to me.
I'm sorry, but if I could...
No, Dad, this
if I could interrupt.
Oscar, you're
It's
starting this
coming off of the car because it's never been washed. That's it. That's all I wanted to say.
Oh, yeah,
That's the only word I know. We'll be quiet. Kayate.
Every now and then she takes her bobby pins out of there, but that's about it. She runs short and tied down.
Okay.
Oh, Lord. Okay, so what do you always tend to keep in your car?
My yoga mat. A swimming parka because I don't have heat. So I wear the parka. Keep me warm. And a visor, like a visor for the sun. And I like to have like a blanket of some sort in the trunk.
Would you expand a little more for me on your first, or on one of your best memories, on your best memory of driving with your dad?
Oh, with my dad?
Yeah.
I would drive through the neighborhood to this parking lot. And in the neighborhood, there's like, you know, cars parked on the side of the street. And I would get really scared that I was going to hit the cars parked on the side of the road. So I'd drive in the middle of the street. And he's like, oh, like, you know, and then people are coming this way. So I was like, get on your side. I'm like, I'm going to hit the cars parked. He's like, no, you're not. There's so many feet in between you and the cars.
Control.
So that was, and then I'd get to the parking lot and like think I was really cool. Just turning and reversing and whatever.
You felt free.
Mm-hmm. But I always got not in trouble. People in high school would make fun of me for being like a grandma driver because I always go exactly the speed limit.
Uh-huh.
Because I don't want to get, oh my, look at Layla.
I know, isn't she weird?
She never leaves. She's like that. I always go exactly the speed limit because I don't want to get a ticket. I don't know.
So why?
So people be like, "Oh, Mariah's going to be late because she drives so slow," and I'm like, who has tickets? Not me.
So what do you think persuaded you to be like that?
I just like to follow rules. I've always been like that. Like a tattletale. Not really a tattletale, but like, ooh, you're going to get caught, or like, you know.
Okay.
So I guess out of fear of authority, I drive the speed limit.
Great answer.
Oh my, Layla. Here. She's grumpy today.
Okay. Just one moment while I gather my thoughts.
Okay. Dad, what are you doing?
I'm Snapchat your sister.
You're taking a break or what?
Yeah.
You go.
Why?
Okay, so when do you think there'll be a point for you to have to get a new car? Or what do you think that point would be?
I know. What I don't want is for me to be like, oh gosh, my car is completely dead. I have no choice but to get a new car.
Mm-hmm.
So I think, so what would the point be? I think it would have nothing to do with my car, more like I have the money to get a new car. Not like anything against my current car.
So, okay, good. What do you think the day would be like when you get rid of
Ugh.
car?
I would be sad. I would be sad because it's sentimental to me. And I just like it's a very like relaxed car. Like you really can't even drive fast in it. So you're forced to kind of slow down and cruise. And I like that. And I think I'll be sad and I'll want to take photos with it. But it's also, I think it symbolizes like that if I'm, when I'm able to get a car, that I'm like, it's a part of growing up is like putting your kid car away and getting your adult car.
Right.
Which I'm also in denial of growing up. So that's why I would be sad.
That was my next question.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Well, thank you so much for telling me about your car and its significance.
Anytime.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Say bye, Dad.
Bye, Emily.
Adios.
Hasta la vista, baby.
See you later.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.